I like playing Balloon City Battles because it's like it doesn't require a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
It's like you can just sit.
Put whatever you want.
Yeah. It's like you can just put your hands off your keyboard and all that, and just lay back and just talk or watch YouTube videos or whatever. It's nice. It's nice. So this is your first time doing one of these things, right?
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. It's actually a lot of fun to make these because they don't require a lot of editing. Just like cutting off the front sections and the back sections.
Okay.
Cutting off like overflow stuff. And that's pretty much it. Unless there's any part in particular that you need to get out, you know?
Okay.
Just in case of like somebody walks in on you and you want to cut that out, I can like timestamp it and go back in editing. So
Okay.
it's like a live stream, but I can edit it.
Yeah. It's not a live stream anyway, like just a video.
Yeah, it's not a live stream, it's a video. Which is, I don't like doing live streams because it's like the whole thing where it's like, I could have, like, I have a bank that I put my money into, and it's like, I'm constantly getting papers from them, and it's like, I don't want them to know my bank address and all that crap. So,
Oh, really?
oh yeah, because I'll leave it out on my desk forgetting that it's there, and I'll try to start a video, and I'll have to, like, just, because I tried putting my face cam on the first time.
I forgot to put something against, like, the hiding ones.
What weapons do you have?
Like, the one that sucks.
Do you have what's your reroll?
Oh, I put 2 of them in bananas.
I can see 3 of your 4 towers. So what's the last one?
This one.
Oh.
I'm
So
not sure if I have like one of those.
the engineer can can use foam to like remove the camo
Oh,
effect.
right, I forgot to do. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like I love doing podcasts because it's like a live stream, but it's a lot nicer because one time I was making a video, the first time I was ever gonna put my face into a live stream, or not a live stream but a video, I left one of the papers sitting in the background because I have like an L-shaped desk, so you could see it on my desk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, like...
And I was like, hey, my first face cam video, awesome, and then I had to delete the entire face cam portion of it.
Oh my god.
I had to delete that entire layer. So I was like, whatever, I'll do it another day, and I did. So it's like, that's the little things you have to, that's why it's like, and I never noticed that it was there until the last minute, too. It was a very big save on my end.
Wow. Good.
So,
It's actually really good you put ahead to that.
yeah, because that's like, because it would normally take me like 15 minutes to an hour to edit, but I normally end up taking like an hour and a half, closer to that, just because I put so much thought into my videos to like, because I was talking about something like something about my house, and I realized that I put too much information out. Well, too much information, but whatever. And I had cut out the entire, like, I muted that section, and I had to do an entire voiceover for it.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Oh yeah, I actually did it pretty well. I forgot what video it was. It was one of my Creativerse videos, but I don't know. I forgot. I did pretty good though for that. It wasn't that bad. Voice acting is pretty difficult because it's like, if you're off by like a fraction of a millisecond, it's like you're done. There's no saving it.
So much of them. So much.
Oh no. Oh. You done, mate. You could die. He ain't gonna die with that. I'd say get more, I'd say to put a glue gunner at the front, and then getting them to like the splash and the corrosive or whatever, and then upgrade, and then getting more engineers with the boxes, whatever they're called.
Oh, I see.
Because those guys are pretty good. Also, I would recommend getting the helicopter whenever you play this game, because the helicopter is OP.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Because
You got
it's
so
like,
many bananas.
because if I do this, and then if I upgrade again, boom, another Apache. Do I have all my crap upgraded? I do. Shoot. The ninja's pretty good too. It's not as fast. It can get very easily overwhelmed with Moabs. If you have like 2 Moabs, it'll get overwhelmed. One ninja can take down 2 Moabs, but it does get overwhelmed, and it will result in you losing the game. Not to the Moabs themselves, but the balloons inside.
You have a lot of experience in this game.
Well, I just pick up stuff along the way. I've probably played... Oh wait, I just looked at my money. I have $206,000 in this game. Right now. I haven't even gotten a bit of experience from balloons. Sending balloons. Yeah, I'm just gonna... There we go. Didn't even put a dent in my money. Oh, I forgot I have this guy too. Which way you want? Yeah.
Oh my god, bro, you are so good. You're so good at this game against me.
I'm not that good at this game. It's just the fact that I forget what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll like start talking like I am now, and then I forget that I'm actually supposed to be spending money. I forget to spend money, and then somewhere down the line I end up making $221,000.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, it's like I just get to a point where it's like I'm fine. I can survive on my own, and then I forget, and then I just never get back to it until I start seeing that I start losing stuff.
Oh my
That's
god.
pretty much. I'm just selling my helicopters. There we go.
Really? I think that keeps you alive.
This is fun.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty good. I'd recommend more of the, I'd recommend more of the Moab, just the Moab destroying ones.
Okay. Oh my god, I can see the freaking screen. So many.
I'm not sure.
Heck. What is that?
Did the music cut out? The music cut out, didn't it?
No. Maybe for you, I don't know.
I don't hear it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't hear it. Is it still there for you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me it's still here.
Weird. Because I haven't had music for the longest time now. Uh-oh, that's not a good idea to remove my guys whenever I have Moabs coming, and... Yeah. But, so what are your thoughts of, like, 2017 and all this crap?
You know, it's like, I woke up and I get, oh, another year. Okay, let's go to school.
Yeah. It's like, basically, for all of 2017... If you're a guy, your mere existence is a threat, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But I mean, for the most part, I think it was okay. It was better than 2016, at least.
Yeah.
It was
But
2017.
Vine died. No. Vine died. So bad.
Oh, you're done. Ha ha ha. Oh.
No. No. I did it. Got my trap.
More engineers. Uh oh, you got a bunch of camo leads going through.
Oh yes.
Uh oh. Yeah. Isn't there an engineer site that you can get?
No, I don't think so.
Darn.
Oh, I got so many. I can't see the freaking screen.
Same.
Oh my god.
Oh, one time I was playing the game and I was in like round 56 maybe,
Yeah, and
we had like 15 ZOMGs on the screen, the green ones, and I couldn't see the screen at all. I was trying to place down
I
more,
can't see the freaking screen. What the heck is going on?
and you're done.
No, not. The
Did you
soldier was always live.
You gotta spend your yeah, get your boxes. Oh, you're done.
And come on.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing a live stream, like an actual real live stream, but I'm using broadband right now because we don't have enough money to run cables to my room, Ethernet to my room, so I'm using broadband, which it's actually really good. I'm getting like 300 down, like 30 up or something like that.
Oh my god. You know, because I live in this country that I will not say, right? But because I live it, our upload is so slow. It's like it's amazing to me. Like one upload.
Oh yeah.
That's so amazing.
And it's like in these like other countries where it's like things like Comcast and Verizon and all that, they don't exist. Well, the phone side of it does, but not the internet. The internet is given by the government, where you have to pay the government for your internet. Where in the U.S., we have to pay Comcast or Verizon or Sprint or one of these companies for our internet. And and these companies, since it's a non-government company, they can slow down our internet and force us to pay more for faster internet. So it's a lose-lose situation on our end.
Wow. Okay, that's
So
real.
Wait, yeah. And so it's like you should be having faster internet than me right now. But it's weird. Oh, I'm I've got the troll weapon. I had to buy this. I'm just gonna say now, this weapon I have here, this tower I have here, I had to buy that one. I couldn't.
Money. Like
Well, I
real
bought.
money.
Yes, I bought one weapon.
Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
Also, if you're ever gonna buy a weapon or a tower, never buy the mortar. Never unlock the mortar. The mortar is useless.
Mortar. Oh.
The mortar is absolutely useless.
Yeah. No.
Can I? Oh, I can. I thought there was a tree behind the thing. Never mind.
Just telling this now, I don't have any soldiers in this game.
What weapons do you have unlocked? What level are you? Or not level, what?
Bro, I just downloaded this game from Steam.
Oh, did you? Oh, I used to play this game all the time on the bus, but I just kind of gave up on it.
I have it still on my phone, so I can pass it to here.
Yeah, I had to cause I logged into I had to download iTunes on my computer, log in there, then I had to forward it there, and I had to do a bunch of stupid stuff the first time, which I realized that you can do it through the game, which I was stupid, cause I had to copy a code.
Wait, what you have? Wait, balloon got in me? How?
I don't know.
I have a helicopter. I like it.
Nice. Helicopters are awesome. That's my favorite weapon.
Why is it following me?
You have to unlock the patrol on your thing.
Bigger jets.
Pursuit. On the left.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. I forgot. Also, I can make my guy do this. Lock in place, no. Follow mouse.
Oh yeah,
no, he's not.
I know. I just did it,
I can do. Patrol. Here and here. There we go. Hands touch B. I'm gonna make my guy do that.
Okay.
But 2017 I feel like was a very weird year. It went a lot faster. Yeah. It was weirdly, it went by very quickly.
Yeah.
Like things just the days themselves didn't feel shorter in any way. They sometimes felt longer. A majority of the time, the days felt longer, but it's like a lot of with 2016. It's like a lot of memes, like dabbing, which started in 2016. It's still going to this day, but with memes that came out, like memes and anything that's come out this year, is died off in a matter of weeks. And that's why I think people think it's bad or something like that. Stuff on like that, because it's like stuff dies and pops back up so quickly. That weird, and like the whole net neutrality thing was just crazy. Because I feel like with net neutrality, it's like all governments should have a control over the internet, honestly. Because it's like it's a global thing, so everybody should have control over it, not just the U.S. Which the U.S.
Oh, that I'm not saying like, oh yeah, okay, nice.
You know? Pretty much.
Can I just tell now, 2017, the hardest year for you anyway.
Oh yeah, it's not even like 2018 is gonna be the hardest year for YouTube, just for the fact that the whole net neutrality thing. 2017 is what started it, but 2018 is just like 3 days into 2018, and we're already suffering. Yeah. Well, we're going to be suffering soon. It's like, you know, one guy can silence 4.8 billion people.
Yeah.
One man. But when you think about it, when you think about what Hitler's done, what his objectives were, think about everything that way, and you think the same way, but about Ajit Pai. Ajit Pai is literally reenacting, like, being Hitler, pretty much. He's trying to kill off a certain type of people. He has an army to do it, because he's being paid to do it. He has his army by his side, which is like, it's just stupid.
Yeah, totally true. Totally true.
Oh no. Oh no.
What? No. Oh no. Wow, you're going to die.
Wait, how did you start losing health?
Because of you. Because you're two gun man. You're getting me losing health.
I love this guy. He's awesome. This. Or shall I? But like 2017 was a very just overall weird year, because like it didn't, like when it started off, like normally every year like before that I felt like, wow, this is a new year, I've made it one more year. It's like, because they feel infinite, you know, they almost feel infinite, but it's like once you reach the end of it, it's like, that wasn't that bad. And so you start off you start and end every year feeling that way. And so it's like, at the end of 2017, it was like, that was actually really short. It felt like just a couple weeks.
Yeah, so much.
And you know, it's like, because like, there's this whole thing where it's like, the older you get, the more you're able to perceive time, and that's why days feel like shorter than as you are as a kid. So because you perceive time better. But still, it's like, it felt like it didn't feel not that much different, which was weird.
Let's admit it to all of us. Vine was amazing, and that sucks. It got closed.
I don't really care for Vine. From my perspective, I never used it ever. I never got it. Because I know I had a couple friends that used it, and then they shut down, and they're like, oh no, it's all shutting down. I'm like, don't care, get Twitter. Doom. I don't even have Twitter, and I'm like, if you're complaining that much, just get Twitter. I don't have any social media besides, does YouTube count as social media?
Yeah, it counts as social media and Discord.
Discord? Nah, I don't think Discord counts as social media. I wouldn't think Discord counts.
Social and it's media. Oh my god, bro, you're going to kill me because of freaking people.
No, I might end up dying this round.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I see.
Come on. No, I'm making it. I'm living. Oh, that was really close. Get this guy. Why is
Bro,
he not
I'm
up
going
there?
to die. I just like going to die. No joke.
Fine.
Thank you. Oh, come on. You just taking my life and putting it. That's how
Yeah,
it
you know that I
works.
can't kill you that way, right? Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. You good?
Yeah. I was thinking. But it was like I don't know. It was I don't know how to put it. It was weird. 2017 was weird. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I hope 2018's better, but it's like oh, in 2017 it's like, oh, I hope 2017's going to be better, but it's like no. It just gets worse. That's just the way life is. It just gets worse. And that's
Yeah.
it. There's no other way around it. So. Oh, there we go.
Life sucks
It does.
in school. That's for sure.
Well, actually, I'm in high school now, so it's like, I don't really think school's that bad. It's like, I've never thought school was that bad. I was like, it's like, yeah, I have to go to school and learn. I kind of like learning, I'm gonna be honest. Where it's like, I like learning new things, experiencing new things like that. But it's like, whenever it comes to like math, algebra, reading, I don't like it. But it's like anything like agriculture where you can be hands-on. I love hands-on stuff. That's why I like biology so much, because I can get hands-on and do something.
Yeah, that's like cool, but if you're just learning and standing there, not doing anything, that's freaking annoying.
Yeah, it is. Where it's like, and I like being hands-on. I like doing hands-on stuff, but I don't like gym at all. I hate gym. I've never been an athletic person, so.
I like the gym, even that I'm freaking fat.
Eh.
But I have fat ass.
But it's like, I don't like gym, which is, I guess, kind of hands-on. I like doing work. Which sounds weird. It's like,
You like working, but not in the gym. That's making sense.
yeah, kinda. It makes sense to me, kinda.
You like specific work.
Yeah. It's like, I like to learn, but I don't at the same time.
Okay, that's not making sense.
I like to learn, but I don't like to learn by like sitting down and doing nothing.
Oh, okay.
I like to be hands-on and learn stuff. Where it's like, I was in agriculture and it's like, here is how, like, there's certain numbers that go with like notching a pig's ear. On the left ear, it's like what farm they're in. Like each farm has its own number, and it's like, if a pig gets out, they can like check that number and then send it back to the right thing if it gets out. And then on the right ear is its actual like ID number, to where it's like pig number 12 is sick or whatever, and they can like find pig 12 or whatever.
I didn't really get anything for what you said, but sure, why not?
Where it's like a half circle is, I think, 10, like a triangle notch is like 25, and I think a full circle, like a piercing, is 18.
Okay.
And then 1 is just a knot, is just a cut. Straight cut. But that's pretty much it. And so, like, we were sitting down learning that, and I was like, everybody was sitting down learning that in class, and it's like, we had a really laid-back teacher. Like, a really laid-back teacher. So it's like, okay, get out your textbooks, and it's like, get out your textbooks, take notes, you can use your notes on the test, and it's like, you don't have to take notes, you can use them on the test. And she doesn't care if you...
something against those hiding ones.
Yeah, it's like, you don't have to, you don't have to take notes, you can just get out your phone if you don't want to take notes. To where it's like, if you already know it, they're not going to make you learn it again, basically. Which, I like those type of teachers. because they're really laid back and chill.
Yeah,
So
we
I
don't
knew-
have those kind of people.
Yeah.
You know, today a kid threw a bottle on a teacher. That's all
Nice.
I have to say.
Nice.
Why is good? It's the best teacher ever. Like, how is that good? It's like the most laid back teacher that ever existed.
Yeah. Or it's like my teacher, like my biology teacher. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not gonna do that because of the whole security reason that we said earlier, home security and all that crap. But he is so chill and laid back. Like, he doesn't allow us to use our phones, but he's like, he doesn't care what you do. Like, we took our midterms and everybody finished like an hour early because it was like 30 questions and we have 2 hours to take the test.
So?
And so we're just I was sitting there finishing up my test. I was like one of the I was like one of the middle people to finish. So we had like, well, whatever. But it's like, I was sitting there reading a book, right? Because Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is amazing, and I'm rereading it.
Okay, wow, you are freaking never mind. Yeah, what did he say?
But I looked up and I was like, he's like the teacher. He stands up so he pulls someone's desk. He tells the guy to stand up. The person in front of me to stand up. Pulls his desk out. Stands on the desk and plugs in some cables to the projector. He runs the cables up to his desk, and then I was just watching him at this point. He pulls out the original Xbox, and we play Halo, the original Halo, for the rest of the day.
Wow, you have so much fun.
He's so chill.
That's the best teacher ever.
Yeah, and like, oh man, that was awesome. And then I had to go to my next class because it's like we have 3 days to take the tests, and we have 6 classes. So it's like the first day is like classes 1 and 2 for testing. Second day is 3 and 4. Fifth day is 5 and 6. And if you have any other classes, you have to do those on the weekend because we end up finishing the tests on a Friday. But basically,
Okay.
I went to my 4th period class, and what ended up happening? Oh darn it!
Okay, wow.
What ended up happening was we had a 75 question quiz. We had 3 quizzes to take. One was 5 questions, one was 30 questions, and the other one was 75.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I only got 1 finished.
Wow.
I finished 1 and I started on the next one, and I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna make this.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it turns out that, like, they weren't actual, like, quiz-type quizzes. They were, like, just spare assignments for us, like, extra credit crap, which I never got to. The 5-question one was. The 30-question one, I got mostly finished. I got, like, to question 25. So I was pretty much done with that one, too.
Okay, what do I have to say? Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck is your problem?
Teachers are awesome.
You good?
Amazing. Okay. How was 2018? How did you enjoy 2018?
Wait, 2018 just passed?
Didn't you enjoy 2018? 2018 was awesome, wasn't it?
Wait, what? You're making my brain hurt.
Yay, making his brain hurt is fun. But with my biology teacher, we were doing an assignment, and we were not an assignment, but he was like trying to show us something with like you can use methane and bubbles, and you can make like a column of bubbles because methane's lighter than air, and all that crap, and then you can light it on fire. Basically, he was handing around sticks. He lit them all up, and we were just waiting there to wait for our turn. He never actually got. He goes up to the front of the classroom to talk about something. As we were all standing there with a burning stick in our hands.
Oh my god.
And we're like, we're waiting for the bubbles to rise so that we can all like go back one by one to go burn it. And we're like, this is awesome. And he goes, and there's this one kid next to me, and he goes, And the teacher, before the teacher left to go like tell the class like up on the board, show like a diagram of something. He shows us he's lighting everyone's like pieces of like wood or whatever, and he hands the lighter to a kid without even knowing it. He goes, oh, here's your lighter back. And I'm like, the teacher pulled that lighter out of his pocket and then handed it back to a kid that he thought was his. I'm like, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It was fun. We were like dissecting a frog one day. Not a frog, but part of a frog.
Oh my god, we're not doing it only in the movie. That's really disgusting. Oh
It's actually not that bad. It's honestly not that bad.
It seriously make me puke. Oh.
It's not. Trust me. It's like it sounds disgusting. It looks disgusting, but it's like when you're there in front of it, it's really weird how it's like. It's not, honestly not that bad. Well, for me, it wasn't.
What you're saying in that?
It's like, yeah, welcome to America, where we care about our animals, but we really don't. At the same time.
Let me just tell you something. In my neighborhood, you can seriously see a bird, like an open-body bird.
Nice.
Like you can see the inside of a bird, like in every street. But it's so many dead birds. You have no idea.
Well, that's just life. That's just birds dying. That's just.
Bro, but in the neighborhood, every, like, I don't know. I can millions of them.
Well, it's like, that's just life, I guess. Well, I mean, I don't really fear death, because it's like, death is like, it's going to happen, it's imminent, so it's like, why even care about it? If you know it's going to happen, why let it scare you?
Yeah. Most percent that we will never die. Because we are creating something now that will make you not die. You getting what I'm saying to you? No? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so weird. You need to get that. Rich people... Bro, I can hear myself. Can you please stop that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, rich people can seriously just live for another 200 years. No joke.
Yeah. They're like... I heard this thing on the news. Not the news, but somewhere on a website somewhere. I was looking at some random news website. There, apparently, some place in Ireland, or not Ireland, somewhere in that area, some European country. I worked it out. It sounds like Ireland. It might be in Ireland.
Okay.
And they've created this like VR thing for whenever you die.
Wait, what?
Basically, you can preserve your mind and thoughts, but your body dies, and you continue living on inside of a machine. It's like real life.
God. That's really weird.
Yeah, but just think about this though. It's really weird. It's partially a theory right now.
It's creeping me out, like.
But just think about this. Wait until the power goes out.
Yeah, and.
Just wait until the power goes out. It's like, what happens then?
Oh my god! I see something. That's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah, it's like, like death doesn't scare me, but that does a little bit. It's like, yeah, I don't kind of trust machines. I don't trust machines that well. I don't really get along with machines.
It will be inside the microwave.
Oh yeah, it's like.
It will be inside your microwave.
Yeah, it's like, like people on Reddit have been finding microwaves that track your voice, and like power sockets that track your GPS location, and
oh my god,
it's like crazy. Where it's like I got a Google Home for Christmas for my room personally, and not for like the entire house, but personally I'm not gonna set it up because I can't. My internet isn't set up correctly because my VPN is doing weird stuff. Because if you've made it this far in the video, troubleshooting, help me, please. But yeah, I have no clue how to get fixed. But I just can't set it up. But even if I did, I was like, if you're like, they're tracking your voice. It's like they're remembering what you're saying. But it's like they're like, oh, it's tracking your voice because if you say the word bomb, or anything like that, anything along those lines, bomb or what is it? Explosion or stuff along that line. It's gonna start tracking your voice for a little bit.
Oh my god, dang it. Okay, yeah. And
But it's like oh, it's gonna be tracking your voice, but it's like if you don't have anything bad to say, then why be scared? You know? It's like I don't care that somebody's listening in as long as I'm not saying anything personal, you know? Or if like somebody could be, well, I mean, I could say somebody could be standing out my window listening to me, but that would be weird and yeah, personal threat at that point. But yeah. So, but besides the fact that they're in my backyard when they shouldn't be, I wouldn't care if they're listening in on my conversations. The government could be listening on my conversations, and I wouldn't care as long as I'm not like saying anything really personal, you know. Basically, if you don't want it given out, then don't say it. It's the whole thing with like people sending nudes and all that crap on the internet.
yeah.
Like, if you don't want it to be out there, then don't send it or don't do it. Don't say it. You know,
Wow.
stuff along that line.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. How you doing?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Hanukkah. I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, Hanukkah. That was a long time ago, actually. A long time ago. Like, I think a month.
It does feel like a long time. I know Christmas was like 7 days away. Was 7 days ago, but it still feels like it was a long time ago. Like I still have a bunch of Christmas presents laying around in my room
Really?
that I haven't opened up yet. Well,
My God, open them up.
I've unwrapped them, but I just haven't used them. If you know, toys and crap that I don't really. Yeah, I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'll give them to my
Sell
brother.
them or give them to charity or something.
I'll give them to you.
You know, I dream about that. What the heck do you have in your room? But you have a dildo. You have a small dildo. Yeah.
An extra large.
Yeah, I'm looking for extra large. Oh my god.
35 pounds. Never
that.
mind. And it dances for you. It sings a song.
Oh my god, talking dildo.
It can open up your cans for you. It's a multi-tool. It's a multi-tool. It can open up your beer. It can open up a can. It can punch out glass.
Okay, I'm done here.
Man. Again, that's one of those things where it's like I want to look like I know I'm joking.
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird.
Yeah, sorry, my microphone.
Okay, but it's like it's one of those things. It's one of those things where it's like it's really stupid and you should never look it up. But I want to because I'm curious. I'm like, is that on Amazon?
Yeah, you know, my friend and I looked dildos in Amazon. We saw a picture
Oh no.
in a condom
Oh.
with colors.
Oh man. I love using Reddit because it's like you can get a bunch of stupid stuff like where's the soda, which is like, you know, advertisements where it's like they overreact everything.
Wow.
It's like oh no, your grandma's gone delusional and she's trying to take a loaf of bread out of the oven. She tries to take it out with her bare hands. Here's the tool to help you. It's like,
Who cares?
yeah.
Who cares?
It's like this guy's like trying to swab his ear, like with like the Q-tips to get like earwax and whatever. And it's like he just barely even like touches his ear with it and just starts wailing in pain. So yeah. Here's the new invention. It's a vacuum for your ear. It's like I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking.
You really saw that thing?
Yes, it's an actual ad. It's a vacuum for your ear.
What? Who the heck invented that?
I don't know, but they belong with Hitler.
Like, you're supposed to be a doctor to have that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like, it looks like when you think of that sort of stuff, it's like, that's some sort of like, something that you need like a doctor's note to use or something.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah. But, it's like, why? What? Why? It's like, some of this stuff is so stupid, I swear. And that's why Reddit is here, is to get rid of all the stupid, and to filter out the stupid, and to give you the stupid.
Wow.
You see, everything, think of... Never mind, I'm not...
You're not going to do like a sexist joke.
No, I ain't gonna do it. I was about to say something that I was gonna regret saying.
I was expecting a sexy joke.
Nice. Hey, did you just assume my species?
What?
Did you just assume my species?
I am not a human, I don't get it.
It's a joke. You know all the people saying, did you just assume my gender? No, you just assume my species.
Oh yeah,
I'm not...
okay.
I'm not... It's so stupid.
Destroy them all.
It's so like with the whole like gender thing. It's like, I understand you don't think you're in the right body or whatever along that line.
Yeah, friend of my sister changes his gender just to make you get it.
Yeah, it's like,
oh my god, I'm going to die. That's it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like honestly, it's so overworked by now to the point where it's like, I don't care. It's like, I don't care that you're talking about it anymore. It's like, you can do your own stuff away from me. I'm bored of what you have to say.
Bro, you have no idea how weird it is. Like,
yes.
See, it's like, it's so weird.
I have 2 friends like that. 2.
It changes its gender, like, wants to change its gender. What?
It's like, I don't care. I was like, because I was talking to her friend, because I was trying to find someone in the school one day, and like the first couple days of school, I saw it, and I walked up to someone, I was like, oh, she's like, yeah, I was like describing her, right? I was describing her, and she goes, oh, I know who you're talking about. She goes, oh yeah, by the way, she's not a girl. It's like, I don't care. Bye bye. And it's like, I didn't ever notice that. I never knew that I was talking to her friend, but whatever. It's like, honestly, it's like, you look like a girl, I'm going to call you by a girl pronoun. If you look like a boy, I'm gonna call you by a boy pronoun. If you look at both, well, one of them is gonna end up being an accident.
Yes.
You know?
If you look at like 2 of them that you.
I don't understand the point of having long hair. It's like, I understand you can do whatever you want with your hair, but it's like, I do not like long hair. It just gets in the way of everything.
Yeah, it's like, you know, no joke, one time, like, when I was like in class, we had like a kid that was coming for a few days to see if he wanted to join the school. But he had long hair. He was blonde. And he looked like a freaking girl. Like, I seriously, no joking, I think he wore makeup. No joke.
Yeah, it's like, pretty much, if you wanted the guys who kind of look like a girl, but a guy at the same time, those sort of people, where it's like, they're not actually like, they're not the gender thing or whatever, but they just happen to look that way, where it's like, the only way you can tell is to look at like what they're wearing or their just chin. The chin is like dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Chin and eyelashes is a dead giveaway.
Like,
broad
if
chin.
If you are a boy, and
broad chin.
In like,
you know.
In like a band, like a rock band.
Yes.
That, like,
well, you can still tell.
Makeup.
You can still tell. But it's like, yeah.
Why are you doing this? Why are you wearing makeup?
Yeah, it's like, there's this one kid that I passed by. I've never talked to him. I've never seen him before I started going to the school. And it's like, he wears long hair. He's long black hair with purple highlights. With, like, shiny purple highlights. They're
He's
like...
a boy. Just making sure.
Yes. Pretty sure. And he constantly wears a hoodie. He wears a black...
Wait,
the
what
same
are you
black...
saying that pretty sure? Have you saw
I don't know.
his D? Have you saw his V? Have you saw him? Do we have D and V? Maybe we don't know.
But... It was... He's like... He passes by every day, and it's like... I'm not sure if he's, like, trying to be different than what he is or something like that. But he's, like... He's constantly wearing his hoodie. He pulls it all the way up to where you can barely see his eyes. And he pulls his hair out from back, like, behind his neck and all that. And he puts it out, like, out through the front of his hoodie. Zips it up, puts a...
Really?
Yeah. He, like, zips it all the way up, pulls the hair out, and puts it up.
We are not in the right spot.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're born that way. Kinda just shut up, it's inevitable, sort of thing. Don't mean to be rude, but yeah. Kinda happens sometimes.
You have this kind of thoughts? Okay, I don't really care, but please, don't wear makeup, and when we say that you are a boy, you'll be angry at us. Like, why are you angry at us? We just think.
Okay, can I just classify that it's like, there's a, because I did this one time at school because I'm very stupid and I like being stupid because it's fun. The girls that I hang out with, they're constantly like doing each other's makeup and all that crap in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
Before school starts. And so me and my friend had the bright idea of getting our nails painted bright pink for the entire day, and we're not allowed to take it off.
Wow, you're stupid. Sure. Like,
no, and it's like,
if I will ask, do you know about someone stupid? Yeah, I know that guy is very stupid, you know. He fought his girl. Like, bro, get a life. Be a maverick.
But it's just, I can understand, like, the point of being, like, either funny or stupid or just doing it because you like it, I guess, as, like, a boy wearing makeup. But it's like, if you look like a boy, you put on makeup, and you call yourself a girl, don't. Please.
Like, if you want to be a girl, do like a gender changing, that's a real thing.
Yeah, it's like
a hole in your butt.
It's like it takes a lot more than just a little bit of makeup.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I don't. Man, this video is gonna get a lot of down disvotes or whatever. Downvotes. Bum.
Say what we think. That's a bad. What, bro? Really? You have to do this like me.
Set your sniper to strong.
Go to hell.
Yay.
Please. Let's go to freaking hell.
Nice. It's like with the whole 2017 thing. It's like, the adpocalypse was weird on YouTube.
Yeah.
The whole adpocalypse thing happened because of PewDiePie. I forgot what.
Logan freaking Paul. Stay a maverick.
Yes. The Logan Paul thing.
Yeah.
And PewDiePie. PewDiePie, his was on accident.
No, yeah,
kinda.
This was an accident. Like, he
kinda.
didn't know
I'm
that's
gonna say
what
kinda.
happened.
He did it. He was going to do it, but he didn't know that they were going to do it because he thought that they were going to catch on, but they didn't. So I guess it's his fault still.
No, bro, he didn't know what to order. Like, they just gave $5.
Yeah, $5 to do whatever, and he told them to do something that's bad. So it's not their fault at all. If anything, it's going to be PewDiePie's fault for telling them to do that in the first place.
Like, if you're doing that many bad things, that's pretty serious. Like, Something bad don't have to be like that amount of bad. Like
Yeah,
like,
bad is bad.
like,
Bad is bad. It doesn't need to be like quantified. Bad is bad, and that's it. You know?
Oh, come on, bro! You have to kill me like that.
Oh
You
yeah.
have to kill me like that. You have to kill me like that.
Okay, bye.
Fuck you. I hate you so much. Fuck you.
But it's like the whole adpocalypse thing was like kind of weird because I started YouTube just barely before that happened.
Yeah.
And so it's like it was just like I was doing really good. I was getting good amount of money, and then the adpocalypse hit. And then I started making, and then the second it wore off, I was like, started making a little bit more money, and then YouTube put something in place to make it to where I have to have 10,000 total views before I can start making actual revenue off of videos. I have to have 10,000
right.
views.
I forgot about that. Yeah, it really sucks.
Yeah, for me, because it's like my most popular video has 4.8 thousand views. I checked it earlier today.
Wow, really? Nice.
Yeah, 4.8k views. It has like 30 something upvotes and 12 down. Pretty good.
Yeah. That's because of fucking YouTube.
That was. But here's the thing, though. That happened. I posted that video just the same day as that adpocalypse thing.
Yeah.
The ad like cancellation thing where you have to have 10,000 views went into effect, meaning that those 4.8 thousand views was completely nullified. I could have made $40 something off of that.
Wow.
If I would have played my cards right, which I couldn't.
Yeah, it sucks.
I couldn't even play at all. Technically.
Anyways, that's like what it means. Good YouTubers get money. Small YouTubers get longer.
But it's like, I understand what it's like. YouTube should, like, I'm not saying this, I'm not trying to, like, sound like, oh, hey, help me out. But, like, the whole thing where it's like, help smaller YouTubers out. Because the bigger YouTubers like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and all those, Smosh, they, those are the ones where YouTube gets a majority of their money from. Their revenue money from. And so they're trying to help those guys out. But really, rather than like boosting the ones that they have now,
Bro, but, like,
they should be trying to gain more of those people.
Bro, but like think, if we will do it on the small ones, the big ones will actually just go out of business. Just think that you are doing it for fun. You're not doing it because it's your job. You're doing it for
Yeah, but
fun.
it's like
But these people, like the big guys,
they do it as their job.
Yeah. So
They
if
make
we-
actual their living off of that.
Yeah.
They don't have that. But it's like still, it's like in from like a business standpoint, it's like it's better to have more money making prospects than boosting the prospects that you have now from a business standpoint.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my stance
I
on that.
just
So
have something to say.
yeah.
Yeah, I have like pop-ups in my. Okay. It's coming like live portion, and I think a girl just heard me for like in half an hour.
Nice. Good for you.
Why is that good? She like 40.
Das Gucci, mate.
Okay. Oh damn!
Alright.
I'm losing.
Nice. Good for you.
I just good like dang. Okay, I'll look. Wait, what's happening?
Dude, I have the bad habit of saying that where it's like, nice, good for you. I say that as like a joke. I used to say it as a joke in calls, and now I just say it like unironically.
Yes.
And that's very bad because my brother was talking to my dad about something to do with stomach cancer, and I overheard the word stomach cancer, and I, without thinking, I said that, and then my dad just turned, looked at me, and I was grounded.
Wow, that's really bad. Why did you do that?
I wasn't thinking at all. And I was
Yeah.
like,
I get that.
yeah. I wasn't
Why?
grounded, but
Still, why?
yeah. I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking at the moment. I
Can
was
you
like,
please stop freaking putting on me balloons?
always.
Go to hell.
I'd recommend setting your really strong towers, your really strong but really slow towers, to strong. Like your cannons. Like if they're really fast but really weak, set them to first, and if they're really strong but really slow, set them to strong.
What?
If they're really strong but really slow, like the cannons, then put them on strong. Or you can select like which one they shoot at, what type they shoot at, the strongest, whatever.
Strong. Oh yeah, I see that.
So I'd recommend setting your cannons to that, and your ninjas to first. If they're fast, you want them on first. If they're really strong, you want them on strong. Doesn't really matter about how fast they are, really. It kind of helps to have a couple of fast but really strong ones, but yeah. That's why I like the helicopter so much. It's fast and strong, but it can get very easily overwhelmed.
Nice.
Which is why you need 2 or 3. But so about 2017.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot. A lot.
Yeah, it's like everything was at stake and everything has gone downhill. It's like 2017 was just an emotional roller coaster of an event.
Yeah.
It was just really bad.
Sad year, you know.
Yeah.
Smosh, Adrian left. Yeah, I love Smosh. Like,
I don't watch Smosh.
go to hell, man. What did I say to? What do you want me to tell? Like, I like Smosh because we're doing like something stupid that you would never do. When you get that.
I like that. Again, it's the whole stupid philosophy. You can do what you want and not get in trouble. Being stupid is fun. It's like being drunk, but without the hangover and without the legal repercussions.
No, actually, if you do.
Well, depends. That
being stupid
last
is
result
robbing
varies.
a bank. Want to rob bank because it's stupid? Oh.
It's like, well, you're kind of dumb. You dumb? Why you be so dumb, man? Have you seen the videos where they're like, people like the advertisements for like Google Home and the Google Home ads and all that crap, and then they make them like the Slav version or like the Hitler version or whatever.
Yeah.
They voice over what like the Alexa or whatever says. This is the funniest. It's the funniest because it's like, okay Google, play some hip hop for me, and then like the Hitler version of the thing goes, no, I can only show Hitler propaganda, or no, German propaganda.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's really funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then I actually, for the first time ever, I had YouTube stopped me and asked me if I was a bot because I was watching so many of those videos.
Really?
Yeah, it stopped me. I was like, hey, are you a bot? And I was like, I've never seen this before.
That actually existed?
Yeah, it does. I've never seen it before then.
I thought
But it's like
YouTube just give you to be a bot, like,
it's like
it's your problem.
YouTube's like tracking my every move and all that. Oh crap.
Okay, wow,
YouTube's
that's
like
just
tracking.
amazing.
YouTube's tracking my every move because of those videos I've watched.
Oh my god. So freaking weird.
It was. I was like freaking out
I was
over it.
telling
Just
that
never seen
you
that
are
before. Go ahead.
You're super weird. I'm calling you spy. No, actually not. Okay.
Yeah, it's like again, like YouTube watches your content, it knows what you watch, and it bases whatever based off of what you watch. Again, if you're not watching bad stuff, it's not gonna recommend you bad stuff. So then, in that case, stop watching Roblox and stop watching reaction videos. That's the end of the story.
Oh, very fun.
No more reaction videos on YouTube.
Oh, what? I didn't mean to put that. Dang it.
Like reaction videos is like, when you think about it, if you read the terms of service on YouTube for
Yeah, reaction videos are not like drastic.
yeah, they're like, what is it? A fair use? Yeah, the fair use terms. It's the worst because it's like apparently there's certain terms you have to meet, and it's like it's based off of whatever your judge is for that day, basically, for the terms of service.
Oh my god.
Like the fair use, because it's like you can like take a song and then barely even change the audio, and it counts as a parody, which is fair use. Like if you make it high pitched or faster slightly or slower slightly, you're fair use. Boom, done. That's why people show like TV shows and all that crap. That's why whenever you're watching like a TV like show or episode of something on YouTube, and it's not the official like channel but posting it, then
You get copyright. You get copyright.
yeah, it's like
You see the other ones out. I don't think
what'd you say?
the other ones out. Here,
Yes.
yeah, you see that guy?
Yeah.
You saw that thing like you talk about?
I haven't watched them in a long time actually.
You
About what?
Like about the I hate everything and like that guy that created stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, you heard about that?
Didn't they get like copyright striked for something?
Yeah, very free.
Oh, what was that?
Free channels got a copyright. So we got a strike and like I'm not talking about that because I think this will be a copyright for some reason. Yeah. Oh damn, no. Wow.
Basically, you know the ample time for a video game. You know the ample time for a video is up to is at most 30 days for views. So basically, after 30 days, YouTube stops counting your revenue.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like basically if you have like a really old video and all of a sudden like for some reason it spikes in entertainment value to where more and more people start watching it, it starts getting millions of views. You don't make money off of that at all.
That really sucks. But
Yeah.
let's admit it, YouTube needs.
And so I had somebody copyright strike one of my videos because of a song I was using in it. And I read the terms of service and I was blatantly using that when I shouldn't have. Using it when I shouldn't have been.
How to like make it not copyright? You just put it under the video and
Yeah.
watch your music. When
Well,
you
I
do
tried
it,
doing that.
what happened?
I did that and it still didn't go through because this is a while. There we go.
Yeah, it didn't work for a long time. Okay.
There we go. Finally got some music back in there. Bum bum ba da da dum. Okay.
Anyway.
But it was weird how it's like if I was making money off of that video, I would have lost everything. I would have lost all that money off of that video, and that sucks because it's like I know I was blatantly using it, but if it was an accident or it wasn't my fault, somebody just copyright struck it, and they don't even know how to do that correctly.
If you need, I will create a music for you. That's at all.
Oh yeah. It's like I like having some music that I can like fall back on to like. That's why I use like sites like Purple Planet Music and all that for my royalty-free music. Because I want some websites where it's like it's royalty-free, but it's not well known. Because I want music that's new and not, reused, not generic
Now when I
royalty-free music.
think about that, I have a lot of copyright in channel. A lot. I use it like the fast running like that's.
Yeah.
So I'm using that in almost every video that I'm going to do. Like a fast motion, I'm doing it in almost every video. So I got a lot of copyrights. You see my band on the tower, my band of ninjas.
Yeah.
Making songs.
But it's like, cause if I was making money off the video, I had reclaimed it because one of the songs was royalty free. One of the songs I was using was royalty free, and it was actually a misclaim. It was a misclaim, and I knew that for a fact because it was off Purple Planet Music, which you can check out their website, purpleplanetmusic.com. That's it. All of their music is royalty free. You don't have to put any descriptions or anything in there. You can just use it.
Nice.
Yeah, you can use it and then just forget about it, which I love. And what ended up happening was somebody claimed that video on behalf of Walt Disney Pictures. Pictures is the key word there, which means that the movie company, the Disney movie company.
Bro, I have to go.
What?
I have to go. Sorry.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, ending the stream here then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching. This has been you. What's your name?
Yeah.
Mechech. You hear that? It's Mechech. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far and you like it, please watch one of my others. They're not as good as this one. Anyways, thank you and goodbye.